I've been thinking recently, I really need to start uploading more driving videos with this car because it is unreal. So I'm going to switch to POV view on my hat. I'm going to take you through the car, then we're going to hit the road and have an amazing time. I can't wait to drive this thing. I can't wait for you guys to join me. Let's jump to POV and let's go for a drive. Right, so before we jump in the car, I just want to take you to the boot because there is something quite special I want to show you back here. So we pop it with a button. Comes up. Now, relatively good sized boot for a car like this. You've got a lot of space for my camera equipment. You've got this nice little shelf here which you can push down and up. But the party trick is this, the official Aston Martin umbrella. These are amazing. Haven't had a chance to use it yet, but next time it rains and I'm filming, you bet for sure I'm going to be standing there with my Aston Martin umbrella on camera for you guys. But now for what you guys are really here for inside the car. So when you unlock it, you get a nice little light here on the strip and you press this button in and the handle comes out. And if you look, the door actually goes up. It's not straight. That's to stop it from hitting curbs when it's low, but to be honest, it also just looks really, really cool. Anyway, let's go in. One more thing getting in the car is look how wide this area is. So you really do have to put your leg in first, your hand on the wheel, and then squeeze yourself in to this lovely cabin. Close the door. Oh, and we're in. So let's talk about the interior. Let's just pop our keys down in here. This is my cloth that actually matches the stitching in the car that I use to keep the car clean. So I'm a bit OCD at traffic lights. So we've got our buttons here. You've got park, reverse, neutral, drive. They've got a lovely glass feel to them. A bit controversial, this interior. People thought it was a bit busy, but as someone that has driven a lot of modern cars with, you know, all these touchscreens and stuff, I absolutely love having a button for everything. Another really cool feature in here is when you press the brake pedal down, as you can see, the start button lights up red. It's such a small detail, but it just adds to the overall experience. But what we're going to do is we're going to press the start button without the accelerator. And this will turn on everything here, as you can see. Now, if you press this button, it changes the drive mode. We're currently in Sport. If we go to Sport Plus, roll the window down, I think you guys know where this is going, we will get the best startup. So let's do it. Brake on, button lights up, start. Oh, I just love the sound of a V8 engine. And as you can see, things are already warmed up because I've been driving the car, which means we can do this. This car turns me into a massive child. One thing you may also notice as well is when you change drive mode, the screen changes. Now it's quite subtle, so in Sport mode we've got the white screen. Sport Plus you get a little bit more red, and then when you put it in track mode, everything turns red to show that you are in the sportiest mode. Right, let's close the window, pop it back into Sport mode, pop our seatbelt on. Oh, here we go. Now, what I really like about this car is because the visibility isn't great. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, you look in the mirror and you just see these massive bulging arches and how the car sort of goes in the middle like an hourglass. And you think, wow, I'm sitting in something special. But then you think, oh, I can't actually see as well as I can in my Land Rover or Range Rover or whatever you'd compare. So they've got this 360-degree camera. So if you press this button here, which conveniently is a camera, you get a 360-degree view of the car from the top. You get a front camera, and then when you put it in reverse, you get a reverse camera. So reverse camera, front camera. It's such a great system. They've taken it straight from Mercedes. It's exactly the same as the 360 camera in a Mercedes. And I know the technology's gotten even better now, and some you can have a 3D render, but for me, this has been so handy. So if I show you now, as we come out of this driveway here, as you turn the wheel, updates on there, we can see, we're going to go very careful because we're on gravel, but you can see how much easier it makes it to park and maneuver this car. And it switches instantly as soon as you change from drive to reverse. I think it's a feature that is a must-have in this car, and I use it every day. So here we are on the road driving the Aston Martin Vantage. Like I said earlier, it is such a lovely place to be with the interior and looking in those mirrors and just seeing all the curves of the car and how that massive rear end bulges out. You just look and it's something special, guys. We are currently in sport mode. So I mentioned earlier there's 3 drive modes. There's Sport, Sport Plus and Track mode. They don't mess around. There's no comfort, there's no efficiency. The tamest drive mode is called Sport. So you know this car means business. And in sport mode, it's got a bit of grunt to it, it's got a bit good throttle response. But Sport Plus mode, it's just something else. You really need to experience it in person to fully understand just how crazy the acceleration is in this car. We've got 503 horsepower all to the rear wheels, which is just bonkers. And handling wise, yep, it handles like you would expect an Aston Martin, but there's another button here on the left. Now this button controls the wheel there on the left. Now it's currently in sport handling mode, but if we put it into Sport Plus, everything tightens up. And this is an incredible road, guys. We don't want to get airborne, so we're going to go a little bit careful here. Now we are on the tightest steering. Oh, it just grips and grips and grips. And when you turn the wheel, it goes exactly where you point it. It's so much fun, and the absolute highlight, of course, is listening to that V8 right at the front, but coming out of that exhaust. Oh, it makes some lovely noises. You get the ferocious growl, and then when you let go, you get those, you get the pops. When you change gear, it's super aggressive. We'll go in manual mode in a minute because that is probably the most fun setting for this car. And by manual mode, I of course mean these ginormous flappy paddles. But the automatic gearbox does a great job too. What we'll do, we'll come down here, we'll turn around and we'll come back in manual mode, and I'll show you how that all works. We haven't even got in track mode yet, guys. This is only Sport Plus. Oh. And you can hear already from the back. Wait till I pull the window down a bit too, and you can really hear the noise coming into the cabin. Right, after this bend, let's try track mode. Immediately, the gears go down. The exhaust gets even more ferocious. You get more pops at the back. The brakes are good as well. Saw a big lorry on the other side of the road, didn't want to take any chances, immediately slowed down because, you know, he's got a lot of weight to carry. He's got bad swapper distance and he's quite wide, so we got through safely. It's all about awareness, guys. You've got to be aware of everything, even if it's not on your side of the road. Especially when you are lucky enough to have a whole road like this to yourself. As I say that though, there is a car up in front of us, but he's going a good speed. We're not breaking any laws, we're just having fun at a controlled 60. Oh, those downshifts are just something else. Right, let's pull the window down just a slight. Actually, no, let's do it when we get back here because that looks like a house and I don't want to terrorize them. Right, we'll turn around here. We'll go back, we'll do a bit of manual mode, and then I'll show you what it sounds like with the windows down a bit. Now, I said I was going to show you more about this car, but what tends to happen with me with this car is once I start driving it, I get so excited that I just enjoy the exhaust and the engine. But I know that's what you guys love. You love the enthusiasm, you love the sound. That's what we're all about here on ABAUTO. Right, we'll just do a sneaky turn around here. 360-degree camera coming in, clutch again. Not too bad of a turning circle. running through the gears there. Well, I say running through the gears, we were in track mode, so we only got to third. We had to start slowing down in third gear. Right, let's do a little bit, okay, let's do window down a little bit first. So that might have been a bit too windy on camera, but we're going to go in manual mode now, so maybe if we get to hear the exhaust at lower speeds, it won't be as windy. So for example, now what's great about manual mode is, I'll pull the window up because I think it's going to affect the audio. What's great about manual mode is you can just keep in a lower gear, so you've got that constant power, noise and agility. I probably won't break fourth gear for this road because I want all the control, I want high RPM, and we don't want to go too fast anyway because we don't want to break the speed limit. So come up to this bend here, let's drop down to third. Oh. And the upshifts and the downshifts are so satisfying, and of course these paddles are huge, they're metal, they have a lovely feel to them, they're mechanical, so every time you press them you get that lovely mechanical feel. It's not like an electronic touch paddle or something. Who knows what we're going to have in cars. Modern cars now, they're all touch screens, they're all screens, you don't get that tactile button feel, but here, mechanical paddles. Oh, third gear, second gear. Oh, we got an obstacle ahead. We're going to go very carefully because someone might be overtaking that. But we will pop it into second and do a rev. Looks safe. And we have safely gone through. Right, we have totally got sidetracked, guys, but this is what I'm all about. This is what the video is about, having fun in this car. This is my dream car. I am going to enjoy every second of it. It's not just going to sit on my driveway and look pretty. We are going to drive this thing and we are going to smile and have a blast. One other cool thing though I want to show you guys is if you keep an eye on the center, it's got a little meter that tells you when to shift, so the circle populates, watch. Which is just so cool because it's really easy to spot, you just have to glance at it, and it is really helpful because this car revs very quickly. I just love taking the car down roads like this. It is just so much fun. Whew, and exhilarating. And I hope that the video is picking up the sensation and the feeling that I'm experiencing right now. Oh, look at this road. This is the third gear, I think. Oh yeah. Again, you got to be careful there because you could easily go airborne. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I've been saying I need to make more videos driving because I posted the video the other day and you guys were talking about how you enjoyed watching the drive clips, my enthusiasm. It's all genuine, it's all real. I just absolutely love this car. So guys, I've got lots more driving videos to come. We're going to be doing we're going to be doing educational videos as well when I take you through tips for driving. 'Cause I've been driving for like over a decade now, so I've picked up a lot and I've driven so many cars and I want to share all that real life experience with you all. So like this video if you enjoyed it, guys, and you love the Aston Martin and the fun we're going to have, and subscribe so you don't miss out on more videos because there's a lot coming. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.